Baseball fans. We are down the stretch in the 2022 season. This is my Atlanta Braves as played replay and action PC baseball. As you can see, the Braves, of course, won the World Series in 2021. So we were trying to go back to back here. The season is down the stretch. We are in September, and the Braves are 89-56, a game behind the New York Mets. So we are right down to the stretch, as you know, famously in 2022 is a similar situation, and the Braves did wind up winning the division. We still have some games against the Mets in the month of September, so still opportunity to get there, but it'll be tough. We are now on Sunday, September 18th, so again, we're really down the stretch here in our season. The Braves play Philadelphia. It is a day game with Spencer Strider on the mound, and they have split this series, so we are tied up at 1 apiece. And we are going to play this game. Let's take a look at the lineup today. Of course, Ronald Acuna will lead off. Dansby Swanson's last season with the team, playing shortstop. Austin Riley, the new cornerstone at third base. Of course, newly acquired first baseman Matt Olson. Wilson Contreras, who had his breakout season this year at catcher, left field, DH. The rookie Von Grissom, the rookie Michael Harris. The second, Marcell Ozuna, who's hitting eighth. Luckily here in the real 2023 season, he did break out, but this was another long season for Marcell Ozuna. And Robbie Grossman with the trade acquisition, who came over to the Braves at the deadline from the Tigers, who's been a nice step piece. At Truist Park, Spencer Strider will take the mound. 15-2 in the replay, ERA of 2.17. As you can see, we've already gone past the strikeouts of 202. We're at 216. And we'll place against Bailey Falter is who we're up against today. And let's play ball. Kyle Schwarber will lead off. And the first pitch of the game.
First baseman.
And that's a strikeout for Spencer Strider to start us off. Rhys Hawkins will come to the plate. And a foul ball. We go to an 0-2 count. So let's make it 2 strikeouts to start the day for Spencer Strider, with the ever-dangerous Braves killer Bryce Harper now at the plate. Strikeout to side, Spencer Strider to start the game. And now Ronald Acuna will lead this one off for the Braves here in the bottom half. 4 straight strikeouts to start the game. And now Mr. Dansby Swanson. And that is going to be a fly out to center field.
Number 27, Austin Riley.
And Austin Riley to the plate. That one's hit deep, deep, deep to left field, and it's crushed. The Braves will get on the board first with Austin Riley. And it looks like it's going to be overturned. That was a 94% chance, so the odds were not good, and Austin Riley is going to come back to the plate. We thought we had homer 33, but not the case. And instead, it's a big strikeout, and we have no score after 1. That's a tough break for the Braves. Spencer Strider comes right back, and we have 4 strikeouts to start the game with Brandon Marsh up, and he will walk.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura now to the plate. And that is going to be a grounder to Matt Olson. He will throw to second to get the out.
5, Bryson Stott.
And we have 2 down with Bryson Stott to the plate. And the runner steals second base for Gene Segura. Bryson Stott hits one to center, but that ball is caught. And we go to the bottom of the second with Matt Olson with 33 home runs, 1 off, his real season for production. So we'll see if we can beat that before the season's out.
Catcher, number 24.
William Contreras will come up to the plate now. And a base hit. He will get on first, and we will go for two.
Second
Oh,
baseman,
but he is
number
thrown
18,
out at a
Riley.
71% chance. Another bad break. When stuff like that usually happens, you can tell it may not be the Braves' day. But Von Grissom will come up. And a base hit.
Center
So
fielder,
2 hits
number
for the Braves.
23, Michael Harris.
And Grissom is at 71%. We will let Michael Harris swing away, hitting 310 on the replay. And that's a base hit, or not a base hit, hit the short, and Michael Harris will beat it out, and that is a base hit.
Number 20,
And here comes
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna hitting 215. Does have 20 home runs. Even in this slump, he did hit some home runs,
Nick
but he will
Madden.
strike out there 2 in the inning. Here comes the Phillies back to the plate, and that is a drop strike.
Number 21,
6 strikeouts for Spencer Strider. And Garrett Stubbs will hit that one very hard to the right, and he will go for 3, and he will get in. That is a triple. And that finally gets the Phillies some momentum as Strider struck out 6 of the first 9 hitters. And he strikes out Kyle Schwarber, 7 strikeouts now as Rhys Hawkins comes to the plate. And that is strikeout number 8. What a start for Spencer Strider. Leaves one stranded at third. Robbie Grossman will now lead off the inning. And he hits that one pretty well, but will fly out to Brandon Marsh. And now Ronald Acuna to the plate. Ronald Acuna will also fly out to Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 2. And now Dansby Swanson comes up. And he will get a double the center field and beats it out. We have runners on second now with 2 outs for Austin Riley, who almost hit that home run his last at bat. And that is a base hit for Austin Riley. And Dansby Swanson will stop at third. Usually Ron Washington would send him home. But we have runners on the corners now with 2 down. Base hit, Matt Olson. That is going to get the first run home. And we will get Austin Riley the third. Runners on the corners now, still with 2 outs. And the Braves lead 1-0 with William Contreras, who is 1 for 1. And he will walk. So we have the bases full for the rookie Von Grissom hitting .308. Had a great season. And that ball is a wild pitch, it looks like. And everyone will advance. I'm sorry, a pass ball. So now it's 2-0 Braves. Could be a big inning if Grissom can get a hit here, but he will strike out. Bryce Harper will lead off the inning for the Phillies. Spencer Strider has 8 strikeouts here to start the 4th inning. And that is a base hit. Strider will double, continues to do his damage for Alex Baum, who comes up. And Harper steals third, and there is an error on the throw. Contreras overthrows it. It goes to Robbie Grossman in left field when it should go to Austin Riley. He will get home. We have a 2-1 game. But the bases are empty now. And Strider gets strikeout number 9. With Brandon Marsh now up to the plate. And Brandon Marsh will swing at the 3rd strike. He gets thrown out, and that is your 10th strikeout already in inning number 4 for Strider. But Gene Segura up now 0 for 1. And he will pop that up. It will get out of play. Or no, did he catch that? No, just out of play. And Strider will strikeout number 11. Unbelievable. And we are just now ending the 4th inning. Michael Harris will come to the plate. Braves lead 2-1. Harris is 1 for 1 on the day. Strikeout for Michael Harris. Marcell Ozuna up next. Two strikeouts. Bailey Falter pitching pretty well, too. He has 7 strikeouts of his own with Robbie Grossman coming up. That's a base hit. Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2. And that's strikeout number 8. So we have a combination of 19 strikeouts for 4 innings. That is modern baseball for you. There's strikeout number 12 for Bryson Scott. Oh, thought he got him again, but that'll be a walk to Nick Madsen. Gary Stubbs, who hit that double his last at bat. That is strikeout number 13. Strider at 88 pitches now. You hope he can get through at least this inning, which it looks good for Kyle Schwarber up 0 for 2. And that is going to be grounded to Dansby Swanson. He will throw that out to first. And now we go to the bottom of the fifth. Bailey Falter face Dansby Swanson, who will walk. What's his stolen base? 72. We'll let Austin Riley swing away, but he will strike out. 72. Let's send him. Stolen base number 4 for Swanson with Matty Olson up. And that will get by the catcher for a wild pitch this time. So the Braves have a great opportunity to get another one home if Olson can make contact. And he will. Great contact. Deep to right field. That will get Dansby home. A great catch in right field by Phil Maton. Is it Maton or Maton? Regardless, great catch. And it is 3-1 Atlanta with a big run there as William Contreras is up next, who is 1 for 1. And he will rocket it to third base, but that will be out. And it is now through 5. Strider's thrown 13 Ks through 5 innings. We will call the pin now just because he's about at where he usually maxes out. And let's see if we can finish it out. We'll start with Colin McHugh, who did have an off day yesterday. And he will come in with a 2.93 ERA. Doesn't throw hard, but lots of movement on his pitches. But there, of course, is the first walk. With Bryce Harper up. Got to be careful with this at bat. And a big strikeout of Bryce Harper. Alex Boehm up next, who's 0 for 2. He will ground it to Austin Riley, who throws it to second, but just will get one out there, a 5-4, as Boehm does beat out at first. Brandon Marsh up 0 for 2. And that's it. Strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Atlanta is now up 3-1. Vaughn Grisham up next. Base hit for Vaughn Grisham to lead off the inning. What a rookie year he has had. Michael Harris up next. And that is hit to right field. It is caught. So we have one down. Marcell Ozuna up next. And that will be a pop fly to third. 2 down for Robbie Grossman, who walks. Ronald Acuna now up the plate with Bailey Falter at 97 pitches. They're going to do a mound visit, but leave him in there. We'll see if he pays for that. It looks like he won't. He'll get out of the inning with a fly out to center field. Big out there to end the inning. And the Braves will go back to the pen. We'll go to Dylan Lee, the lefty, who will lead off against Segura, but has some lefties coming up here. And that is one out. That will probably be the toughest at bat he has this inning. The ball goes well. Bryson Stott strikes out. Nick Maton will strike out 2. And Sir Anthony Dominguez, who is a tough pitcher, throws hard, comes in for the Phillies. They are at 75-70, so they are fighting for a playoff spot similar to what really happened in 2022. And, of course, they historically went to the World Series that year. Dansby Swanson will strike out. Austin Riley, 1 for 3, comes to the plate. Again, tough pitcher for righties. Austin Riley will draw the walk. Here comes Matt Olson with that RBI, his last at bat. He has 2 on the game, but he will pop this one up to first base. And now William Contreras is up. He walks. And Vaughn Grissom 2 for 3 with a big day today. Let's see if he can add to it, but he will strike out. And that'll be the end of that inning. We have some more lefties coming up. We will bring Tyler Matzik, the World Series and postseason hero of 2021. Probably should have brought him in earlier, but he is 187 on the replay, which of course means he will get blasted today, I'm sure. Bad start with a walk to a lefty and your ninth hitter. Here comes Kyle Schwarber. Let's hope he doesn't lose it today. Schwarber will get out of play there, 2-2. And he walks. So now you got some tricky decisions to make. We will leave him in there for Rhys Hawkins, 11% for a hit. And that is a strikeout. Bryce Harper, of course, will be left in there for the lefty, but this will probably be the last batter. Let's see if he can not do any damage here. If we can get Bryce Harper out, and then we'll figure it out. But he's going to walk the bases loaded. And that'll be enough for Tyler Matzik. We'll bring Raciel Iglesias, who has been fantastic since the deadline. Of course, historically, he was .34 when the Braves traded him from the Angels in 2022. Big at bat here. Bases loaded, one down for Alex Bone. And a pinch hitter, which is interesting. Matt Vierling. All right. That's we grounded to Dansby. We want to go for the double play. Oof, the Phillies will get one. Brandon Marsh comes to the plate with runners on the corners. And the pitch. And strikeout. And the Braves lead 3-2. Michael Harris at the plate now for Jose Alvarado. Strikeout number one. This guy is a pain if he is not on your team. Strikeout number two. And boos coming from Marcell Ozuna. Game is very realistic. Three strikeouts for Ozuna today. Again, very realistic that for this season. Robbie Grossman will take a walk. And here comes Ronald Acuna, who, remember, this is when he was coming back from his ACL tear in 2021. Did not have the best year, again, for a typical player, not bad at all. But, again, Acuna really broke out, obviously, in the 2023 season, which he probably will win the MVP for. But we go to the ninth, and we will get our closer, Kenley Jansen, to close this one out. Hopefully no drama. He did get the save yesterday, has 34 on the replay. And the first pitch to Gene Segura, who's 0 for 3. Strikeout. That's one down. Braves are looking for two more to win this game. And that's an error by Jansen. Bryson Stott is now on first. Jansen is a little bit easier to run on, but we will keep him close. Strikeout number two. Garrett Stubbs, maybe the Phillies' last hope, unless they pinch hit. We will see. We're going to pitch. That's a grounded Austin Riley. He throws the first, and he's out. It was close. And Atlanta wins 3-2. Strider with his 16th win.
Strider is the winner. He is now 16-2. Bailey Falter is the loser. He is now 3-6. Kenley Jansen gets the save. Number 35. Time of the game, 3 hours, 31 minutes.
Strider with 5 innings now. McHughes with the inning pitch. Dylan Lee with the inning pitch. Matzik with 1 1/3. Iglesias came in and finished that inning for Matzik. And Kenley Jansen with the save. Strider with 13 Ks. But guys, Falter had 9 of his own. And the Braves win a big game there to stay in the race for the division, just like how the real 2022 season ended. Look at this replay. The Dodgers are, you'll see here in a second, 111-33. And that was a great year for them, but I don't think they were nearly on that pace. And let's finish out this day. The Mets play where are they? Mets played Pittsburgh. So that's probably going to be a win, but with DeGrom on the mound too. But we will see what Action PC does. 5-3 Mets. So the day will end. The Braves will stay. It looks like at 1 game behind. And the next day here, the Braves will open up against Washington, who is 48-98. So it looks like the Mets will go to Milwaukee, which is a little bit tougher series. So, and they have to face Corbin Burns. We'll see you next time. And hopefully the Atlanta Braves will win this race.